God.
Oh, I'm in the middle.
What just happened? What is happening?
I clicked the wrong button. That's what happened.
Okay.
I clicked the wrong button. Everything is fine. I clicked the wrong button. Everything's great.
Hear the space music.
Yeah, I don't know if this... I might have to change it. This is the disturbingly quiet abandoned space station. Let me, hold on. Hold on a second.
Not an omen.
Game player's like, the intro's a banger. This is not.
This is not.
Nebula, maybe? That sounds, ooh.
Astral.
Meditation in space. See what that sounds like.
It's gonna be a meditative evening, y'all.
Just the roar of a black hole.
Ooh,
That's
it.
That's kind of nice.
Is that it?
All right.
That's the one.
That's kind of nice. It feels kind of whimsical, like we're not going to be eaten by an alien, and Sigourney Weaver is going to attempt to try to save us, and we're going to die anyways. Yeah, I'm liking this.
This is a great start.
I would love to
Great start, everyone.
Welcome to Short Rest, everybody.
Yes,
Welcome.
yes. Welcome to Short Rest, everyone. The show where we here at Ink and Lyre take a rest from our busy week by hanging out with you all. Sometimes we play video games, but tonight, the entire cast of Fate's End, our Monday show, is going to be setting in. And they're going to be rolling. They're going to be revealing some things. They're going to be revealing their zodiac signs. They're going to be rolling for their rulerships and finding out what benefits and detriments their characters have uncovered, which is all very exciting. And of course, it is the main setting. Fate's End is the main setting, and of course, if you haven't seen, our Stargazer's Guide to Aurora campaign that just ended on Kickstarter, this is all focused on that. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Just a note before we get too far into rolling these beautiful rulerships and heirs. This is playtest material, and as the book has not yet been published yet, and they may change in the final published book. So just a note on that before we get too far into it. Other than that, with the mention of our Kickstarter, yes, it has funded, and we are completely blown away. We are super excited. Our goal was $24,500, and we raised $102,890 from 1,932 backers. We love you all. Thank you so much for supporting us. We are so thrilled to get to work on this book, finish it, and get it in your hands so you can bring the Stargazer's Guide to Aurora to your table. Without further ado, let's shout out our partners real quick. Shout out to 9 Realms Gaming. They create top-notch gaming accessories from the finest woods this realm has to offer. They make dice trays, dice vaults, hero vaults, dice towers, all gorgeous. You want to grab some of that epic game gear? You can visit their website now and use our exclusive partner code LYRE10 to get 10% off your purchase at 9realmsgaming.com. We also want to shout out Dicey Encounters. They make gorgeous handcrafted dice for the most dicey of encounters. They make standard sets, chonky dice. If you don't know what chonky dice is, that means they took a D20 and they made it boom, chonky, nice and big. And you can go grab that. They also make magnets, singles, and you can grab those glittering gems over at diceencountersdice.com and use our exclusive partner code LYRE10 to get 10% off your purchase. As a reminder, you can join our amazing Discord. That is Command Discord, so come hang out with us and the cast and crew for our humble little community. And you can also follow us on socials using Command Socials. So, with that being said, let's roll our hit dice and jump into this week's short rest. So first things first, if you guys didn't watch Fate's End, you should go watch Fate's End, the last episode of Fate's End. Second thing, our players, they discovered their signs in the last episode of Fate's End, and I'm going to kind of hand it over to the players here for a moment so they can talk about their sign before we start rolling. So take it Deanna and or anyone.
Deanna or anyone.
I only say Deanna because like my kind of like perfectionist OCD-ness wants to do it in order, like from left to right.
That's totally, I can do it. So we're just talking about what our signs are, right? And a little bit about what that means.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do signs and let's talk about manifestations.
Yeah.
Alright. Radical. Well, Esperis is a Rustium, which is in our world's astrology would be Libra. When we were putting together what these signs looks like, I thought that she was a Wisterius, which is a Taurus. I was like, like she's really beautiful and comfortable and like material, and she's very wealthy. And then I read the description of Libra and what that looked like to Daniel, and he said, no, that's you, because the Rustium are very indecisive and diplomatic and gracious and do not share their opinions because they're not really relevant to the situation. They're very Switzerland in everything that they do, and that's very much Esperis as well. The manifestation for Rustium, who I don't believe that Esperis has met yet in her life, is the honest seraph. That means that the way that this kind of astrological energy might manifest in the world, well, in a lot of different ways, but a primary manifestation is as the way that Lauren described it, a six-winged angel. It's kind of like, when you say arbiter of justice, you're imagining like paladin coming down smiting, but again, this is a much more justice, weigh the scales, impartial, everything coming in balance, coming to bring peace and equilibrium to things. Reese did say that her mother, when she was pregnant, saw 3 birds often, so that's 6 wings, 3 white birds on her windowsill. And her mom was super into this kind of astrology and tea leaf reading and watching the migrations of birds, so she told her about that a lot growing up. Is there anything else I should say, or should I toss to the next person? That beautiful. Who is next, Lauren?
Brandon is next. Brandon / Urimir.
All right. So for Urimir, he is his sign is the Rhyme Womb, and in our world that is the Aquarius sign. And I feel like this sign really suits Urimir because Rhyme Womb star people are inventive, and of course Urimir being an inventor himself, like that's just kind of self-explanatory. They're also pretty rebellious, and I feel like that definitely defines Urimir's character. He does what he feels is right, whether or not it's accepted by everyone else doesn't really matter to him. He does what he wants to do. So I think that sums him up pretty well. And they can also be quite condescending at times. And I feel like when Urimir is upset, he tends to kind of dive into that bag a little bit. He's kind of passive aggressive that way. Their manifestation is the Wandering Star.
You want me or Daniel?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So we wrote all this and it's all in there, but we didn't give it to all the players yet. So we just kind of like
Everything is still being written.
Yeah. So it's just this brain. It lives in this imagination of Deanna's head mostly, partially mine too, but mostly Deanna's. So, we're the two of us will tell you about some of what these are. So I'm throw it back to Deanna.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, Rhyme Womb and the Wandering Star. I mean, it can manifest lots of different ways. Again, like Aristium could be birds, could be an angel. There's lots of ways it can manifest. But the primary form of the Rhyme Womb Wandering Star is as a star or a comet or some great wandering astral force. You might see it in your life as like a flicker of lights in the distance or a spark of light suddenly that almost blinds you. And essentially when it comes into your life, it is a very disruptive force. People of Rhyme Womb are known for lots of big societal changes. Something is wrong and they are going to change it. And essentially the Wandering Star will come in as like a point of inspiration or a point of change and go, something has to change right now.
That doesn't sound like Uri at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna
The
say,
moon.
that doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah, he definitely
Yeah.
had some. He definitely changed some societies. I know this.
Yeah, there wasn't a large celestial body moving like the moon. I don't know, something weird like that.
Yeah, nah,
Just
not at all.
changed the world.
Too much, honestly.
I don't know. I might have to look at the other ones. That doesn't sound like him at all. But yeah, is there anything else that I missed? Or anything else you want to add, Deanna?
I'm good.
Alright.
Do you feel like Urimir is getting a lot of change now in his life at this present moment, or is he?
Oh my God, Urimir has had so much change ever since this campaign started. Like, you know, with everything that happened in the Cambria, and I feel like he's been largely the same since then, because he's been kind of dealing with that grief. But now he has his dad back, and I feel like, especially after the last couple of episodes, he's turning over another new leaf. So the changes just keep on coming. Yeah. So, Raimu, yeah, Urmi, that's what he is. So who's next?
Inalai / Danny is next.
Okay, so Finn is the Frostwing sign, which in our world, is Pisces. And I picked that because of the traits in the chart, which are gullible, intuitive, and compassionate. And I feel those are pretty perfect for Finn. Most of his choices are based off of intuition and compassion, and he can be very gullible at times. The manifestation is Oracle, and it takes the form of a fish, or maybe a dolphin, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes the form of a fish, and many of you have seen this one. This is one that's in the MVP. It's the big whale, the koi fish. It could be of any kind. It could be, salmon or whatever. But Frostbane actually manifests two ways. It's one of the only signs that does. There is always a manifestation of the Oracle in a person. So a Frostbane that is born is considered, or is like the official Oracle. The Oracle right now in Fate's End, in Aurora, is Eric's. Eric's resides in Sable, and is the, I guess, embodiment of Frostbane on the material plane. And so she
decided not to visit them.
Yeah, I'm like, we didn't get to meet them first.
Ramirez talked about her, but like we never got to see them, and so we were there, but it didn't come up. But they are the Oracle, and they have this gift of prophecy. And there's the Oracle Sorcerer subclass, which is also in Fate's End. This really, really meshes well with, because you actually get this prophetic vision that you have, and so you can be the Oracle. It's super fun. So there is that one specific manifestation, and then for all the other Frostplanes, they're just average Frostplanes like Finn. There are.
You hear that? You hear that? You're average, not special in any way, Finn. That's what Daniel just said.
Frostplane could appear to you in a moment of indecision, in a moment of uncertainty. Sometimes it'll manifest as either in that very yin and yang kind of conflict, right? So you have a positive, white fish that comes down, or a negative black fish, yes or no, or it's this idea that you could be given some sort of future divinatory sign via the manifestation of Frostbane in your life. So that's something that could happen to Finn at some point. So I guess my question to you, Danny, would be like, is there anything you're looking to reveal that you would need help on or want guidance in the future via Frostbane?
I don't know, because Finn always goes to Levi. He kind of already has his own therapist, but maybe he would go to Frostbane if it appeared to him, right?
It's good to have a second opinion.
It is, but I mean, yeah.
Frostbane will manifest in your dreams. It's a very dreamy and ethereal thing. Like a fish starts floating across your dream, and you go, "Not interested. I've
already got one."
See, that's the issue, though. Frostbane's going to give him the actual accurate, viewpoint. He's going to be like, I'm good, actually.
I don't need you.
I don't need
See, in
you.
the South, nobody would listen to Frostbane because dreaming of fish means that someone is pregnant. They're just like, get out of here.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, too, that the bonds and flaws are super accurate to him. I don't know if we're discussing that in another section or if I can...
Yeah, you can talk about it now if you want.
Yeah, so, the bonds are super spot on. I have had a vision of my destiny and will do whatever it takes to fulfill it. And then the flaws, I'm very naive and I'm led to believe obvious untruths. I'm a follower. I find it difficult to sort the real from the imaginary and will often choose my daydreams. I have an unhealthy relationship with escapism.
# circus.
This is made for Finn.
We actually just said, what are all of Finn's flaws? And we made that Frostbane.
There Asbury's, I don't know if we're at Luden yet, but straight up when we were writing about his sign, I was going, I'm just gonna write about Luden for a while.
So if you want to play Finn or Luden, just pick these signs.
It's the way to go, guys. It's the way to go.
Okay.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Slash Samson, you're next.
Come over up to the top. Okay, cool. Okay, so Samson is a Pyrium, which is Leo. It is the associated with Leo in the modern world, but Pyrium in our world. They are charismatic, a little egotistical, very generous, a little egotistical. They are the Pyrium. They are the boisterous, loud, proud, almost like just lighten everyone's life, which marks Samson perfectly. All of you are blessed for knowing him, and he knows it. So you're welcome for being a part of his life. It is associated. The manifestation is the Firelight Assembly, which is a super fun, very kind of like low-key manifestation. It's something that happens for bards and sorcerers, or really anyone who is telling a story or trying to entertain in some way, or like there's a special event in which you want to make sure everyone is enthralled by your performance. So the example I always give is that there could be a bard who is a Pyrium who might appear and start playing music, and then when you fall into the thralls of playing music, sometimes the music kind of leads itself, and you don't really necessarily like jazz, right? You don't really know where it's going to start with, but it kind of leads you in a direction that everyone can experience something new. And in those moments, the Firelight Assembly are all these like itty bitty little pixie-like creatures, or just flickering lights that enhance your performance in some way, and enrapture the audience to whatever you're telling them. So on Fate's End, Samson was on record saying that the Firelight Assembly appeared at his wedding because he is a Pyrian, and so when he married Thalon thousands and thousands of years ago, that they appeared during the ceremony, which is super cute and super awesome. It's a vibe sign, all good things. So I'm looking forward to, and I love this one specifically because it gives the DM so much like power, right? It gives your game master power to say, this moment needs something special, and you are a Pyrium, so it highlights those magical events in people's lives a little bit more. And I think it's super useful and super fun.
I just want to point out, McBluff in chat says Samson is the embodiment of Everybody Loves Me by One Republic.
That is all in my playlist for Samson.
Samson playlist?
Like whenever I come across songs that remind me of characters, I just write them down. Like,
oh, that's so cool.
But everyone does love me. What are you guys talking about?
Of course they do, Samson.
You guys get it, right? I'm awesome. No.
2 sessions ago, Samson said, Esperise fucking hates me. So there's some idiosyncrasy happening there.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Christian, Christian/Luden. You are next.
All right. Yeah. So I'm Duskworn, which is also Scorpio. And so as Deanna was saying, it was just really weird because I happened to, when I chose my birthday and everything like that, it happened to be Duskworn already for Luden. And so when I looked at the sign, I was like, oh yeah, that's him. It was so easy. Yeah, so what you usually find with your Duskworns are they're devoted, intense, broody. I don't know if y'all know this, but Luden is all of those things. Especially when I first started playing, I was like, oh yeah, that's straight Luden. And it like when you go back and read a little bit like the stuff, like the background of it as well, it's like they've gone through some crap in their lives, and like it's usually like this big event that'll like they start really realizing, like, holy crap, there's some stuff going on here in my life. I need to either revenge or some devotion to some like specific task or whatever like that. And all of that, just like I said, coalesces into who Luden is. And their manifestation is the Hand of Retribution. And that is the dopest sounding name of all of them, in my opinion, personally.
Daniel couldn't sleep for days because he loved the Hand of Retribution so much. I would just be, like 3 days after he came up with it, we would just get into bed, like 5 minutes into laying there, he'd be like, Lauren, I just love the Hand of Retribution so much. And I'm like, Daniel, go to sleep.
I got it. So I'm so happy. Like the things that... Go ahead and speak on it, please.
I could not be more called out right now. Is it okay if I talk about that one, Deanna? You can take the next one.
Oh yeah, no, I expected you to do this one.
Okay, so I love the Hand of Retribution. I think it's super fun. I think it is a great character. Like, I think Duskborn specifically is really, really good for characters because you can like tie life goals to it. Because basically, what it is that it is this idea of revenge manifesting from one person to another. It's a very personal. And
just to clarify, this is Duskborn's manifestation.
Yeah, this is Duskborn's manifestation, the Hand of Retribution. It's super kind of petty. Often, it is something that can appear. Basically, it is a course correction. And when we were conceptualizing the signs, a lot of what we decided to do was to use these signs to course correct the universe. And so basically what happens is when you have done something so vile or evil to one person or one thing or one set of folks, you can become marked by the Hand of Retribution. And when that happens, it's almost like the sign has marked you for death or punishment in some way. I love it because there's so many fun story beats. I'm gonna mention Luden's because he's here, and I want to.
Daniel!
Don't do that. Okay. I won't do that because I think it's super cool. We'll wait for it.
How could you? But look at my face turning red over here. Oh no!
So the point.
Shirt.
Yeah. So the point.
No.
If
rage.
Let's imagine that Urmir was not in the right, and he had done this wrong to Micah. Micah might feel some type of way, and Urmir might have been marked by the Hand of Retribution, essentially because of the wrong that he did to Micah, quote unquote, the wrong that he did to him. And so it would appear on Urmir, and Urmir would know that someone out there somewhere has such a vendetta, or that he has done something so vile that he's marked for death, basically. And it shows up in various ways and expands as time goes on. So like if you run into a person and they are marked by the Hand of Retribution, but they're still alive, that means that person's rough. Like they did something and they're still surviving. And I think it's super fun. It's great. It's super evil. Very Luden.
How could you even bring that up, Daniel? Daniel, how could you?
All that being said is it's about to be real fun. I don't even know. Like I don't even know who I'm
just
retributing.
I have no idea what they're talking about, but I'm terrified.
Yeah, I guess Luda's gonna have to murder somebody, y'all. Or they have done something that I might not know about right now, and I will. Or so I'm scared, but I'm also so excited to like find my my like automatic what would they be called? My automatic enemy, my arch nemesis. I can't wait to meet them. So
arch enemy number 1.
Yeah, this is gonna be great, guys.
Plot twist, it's yourself.
Reina.
Dun dun dun.
All right. So, Praeria is a solstice, or in layman's terms, a Virgo, which is kind of funny because like at first when I just like randomly picked her birthday, she would have been a Frostwain, which is the polar opposite of
Oh,
what a solstice
100%.
is. And they are faithful, critical, and calculated, which is why I chose it for Prey, because she does nothing without thinking about it 1,000 different ways. And the only things that she knows are that she does not know everything, and that stresses her out, and that she is faithful to a fault to the people that she holds dear, and that is very peaceful because that's the one thing she doesn't have to think about. The sign is neutral. Its magicalness is, its magical flavor is natural, which also fits Frit because she grew up in the woods, just out in the dirt and stuff, which is where she's most comfortable. And its manifestation is the hive, which appeared to her as like bees and a large group chanting, which is not scary at all to just hear.
I could talk about the hive forever. I love the hive so much. It's called the hive because Daniel would not let me call it bees in all caps with an exclamation mark. It's not always bees.
Bees.
The hive is one of the reasons why it's unique is that it doesn't actually have a primary manifestation. Like Frostwain can be many different things, but its archetypal form is that big, beautiful fish arcing through the sky. Frostwain or Solstice's hive is always made up of hundreds of thousands of voices. It's made up of, the ecosystem of the forest is a hive, or an actual beehive is a hive, or a whole community of people. It is about, the interconnectedness of things. So if it manifests in your life, it might come in as simply as finding a neighborhood where you have an easier time, or it could be very directly bees or insects or some other group of ants coming along and giving you direct help and enforcement. It's a very practical kind of energy, so the kind of help that you're going to get is a good glass of water and a massage, not so much of the here's a great truth you have to learn about yourself, so much as the come on, you got it, we can go, we're in this together. And I really like that for Praeria, because I know being singled out as a queen is kind of a weird experience, but being a part of her family and being a part of who she is something that's important to her. I love the hive. I'm very excited that you're a part of the hive.
Yay!
All right.
Mighty warriors,
Oh god,
Oh,
Oh
okay.
I
no.
forgot.
Okay.
are you ready to roll? Break through the heavens, tear open the skies. Clickety-clack your rocks until a number is revealed and your destiny forever forged.
Odin, please say clickety clack again.
I don't know who that was.
Yeah, me neither.
Hmm.
the god of the stars. Wait, what?
Is that the same voice you used for Caravan?
No, that was Santa. It really was.
This is very
That was
much not
Caravan was
Farthest thing from Santa.
Caravan was Santa Claus.
No, he's not. He's not.
Okay,
Santa like that.
do you want to tell people what that is so that they're not confused?
Wait.
Yes,
Or do-
Santa.
Oh, what we're about to roll, or
yeah, like how it works.
yes. Okay. So the first thing, we've talked about their signs and everything. We're not going to do flaws or bonds because our game is already so ingrained that we're not starting from scratch with the character. But the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to roll for our rulership. Daniel, tell them about rulerships.
Yeah, sure. So in Aurora, everyone is born under a specific sign, and we recommend that you choose that yourself because we want people to play the kinds of characters they want to play, and the signs are the most influential on the personalities. But all the signs can be ruled by any of the schools of magic, and we do recommend that you do that randomly because as the Great Wheel turns, depending on when you're born and where you're born and all that kind of fun stuff, that could determine which of the magical forces were at play when you were born. So you do that by rolling a d8. So if everyone wants to roll a d8, we'll go around and tell people what we got.
Okay.
Roll it.
Roll in
Wait,
anything
wait.
in particular?
Yeah,
Or just like-
let's go one at a time so we can go around. Well, Esperis is first, and I think that was a 6.
I think we're on the forge, you guys.
Yeah, we're in the forge.
Oh,
Yes, we're on the forge.
Let me get in there.
Got a 6. I don't know what that means.
6.
The gods will tell you.
The god will tell you.
Let's say that voice is coming back, so
Oh my god.
Also,
I don't have to do it with the voice. I don't have to do it with the
It
voice.
also
No,
means I
it's
can roll a
already-
d20 to see if I was born on the autumnal equinox, right? I think I'm the only equinox person.
We can do that one at the end.
Okay, cool.
So
Never mind.
that goes under special circumstances. We're coming back around to it.
Okay,
You've
cool.
already committed, Lauren. You have to do the one.
God, Slayer Geezer said it scared them, so I okay. Here we go.
Esperis, I call out to you, your ruler is illusion.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
she got. Okay.
Wait, what? What was that?
I love that though, right? Because Esperis has always got a mask on and is hiding
know.
from everyone.
Ah!
I think it's perfect.
Okay.
That's what I wanted.
She just gotta have a disguise for Burberry, so like, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you guys typing this in on the tables?
I'm gonna put it in because
Gotcha.
I gotta do stuff later. So,
All right. Next is Brandon and
Yo.
Ermir.
Go ahead, Breezy.
8 bow.
Illusion.
Also illusion!
No.
Illusion for Brandon, or Ermir as well.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on.
We all get illusion. Somebody
Oh.
has to re-roll.
Please, no. Let's be the illusionaries.
That is also, we talked about it a little bit beforehand, again, because our characters are so ingrained, and this is something you're supposed to roll before you even make a character. If we get something that makes no sense or really is really weird for the character, we have God's permission to re-roll.
it's true.
I'm cool with illusion.
I actually love that because Eramir's tarot card is very much involved with there's a lot of verbiage of illusion in there,
Ooh.
which is very interesting to me.
Mhm.
Fear, illusion, and God, I wish my tarot cheat sheet. Oh, there it is. My tarot cheat sheet is right here. Intuition, illusion, fear, subconscious, the moon.
I like
So, I like that. I think that's pretty appropriate for him, actually. Let me get.
So yes, I'm illusion. That is for you.
it. Okay. All
I
right.
told you, God is
Die.
God of the stars is just like.
Illusion! It is for you!
Like, could you guys imagine walking down the street and that's what you
And
hear
hearing
from
that
this
in your
guy? And then you're like,
Okay. Danny, please save us.
All right.
A
yay.
one.
Okay, what's that?
Let me see.
ooh.
I can't remember what.
Oh,
Hold on.
boy.
I think I know what it is, and it makes a lot of sense.
No, I can't remember what it does because I want to. I have to have a narrative here with my God voice. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
Oh, tell me!
Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Come on, God!
All right, who's next?
Finlay, child, half elf, beautiful creature of the Isle.
Okay.
You are a protector. Magical abjuration, my child.
Cool! That's really...
It's cool.
It makes sense, okay.
I feel like I'm channeling. some like random homeless guy on the street who's like wearing shorts in the winter.
That's the exact energy.
And like is holding like an end. The end is nigh sign or something. I don't know. Oh, Daniel.
Okay, I rolled a 5.
All right, let me see. Let me look. Okay.
Ooh.
You already know what that is.
What's that one? Oh, evocation.
Blender do it with
The
Are
voice
you
of God has changed.
Did you share the table with them?
Y'all didn't hear that. Y'all didn't hear that. I'ma just go over here. I'm so sorry.
Ermir, you have angered the voice of God. No longer shall you be illusion, but death.
Oh my god.
Lauren has lost it.
No. Vegas, you're just evocation, and it's just anticlimactic now. So.
Aww.
I'm just gonna shut the hell up forever now. Bye, guys. Mum's the word.
Luden.
Did you give them access to this chart, Daniel?
Yeah, so they could know what was.
How dare you? How dare you?
Sorry.
In the whole stream, we gotta go.
All right, who's next?
Luden. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Did we lose him?
We just moved around.
Oh, we moved. We've shift shuffled.
Luden is in charge now. He's in the middle.
Luden is the tail.
I see that. How did that happen?
Christian just comes on. He's like, and yes, I shall be.
I choose my powers.
I did disconnect for a second.
I fixed it.
I'm sorry, guys.
You're rolling now, so roll a d8.
Okay, so about that, I can't get into the forge.
I'll roll for you.
Thank you.
You rolled a 4.
Ooh, a 4.
Gotta go fast before Brandon says it, Lauren.
Hold on. They didn't get to see the roll because I had the thing up. Okay.
Yeah, if somebody can kick me out of the forge, that'd be dope. Oh!
Sparkles. Dazzles. Super enchantment and enchanting you are, my son.
On point. Alright, I'm dope. That's dope. Let's do it.
I don't know what.
And the whole table is about how hot and charming you are. So, yes.
What I said, that's my sign. That goes with my tarot card, doesn't it? He just hasn't established his sexiness and all that stuff yet.
All right, Ray.
Let
me get this up so I can do it faster now since I'm getting.
Oh, also a 5.
But wait, one more! You didn't expect it, but another. Evocation.
I love that Praeria and Samson are ruled by the same, like have the same rulership.
We twinning.
Got it. That's awesome. I love it.
All right, everyone now has their ruler. So now benefits and detriments. Daniel, tell us about those.
All right. So when you have when you are playing in Aurora, when you are having this game in your life, you have your sign and you have your ruler. Your ruler determines 2 things. You get a benefit and a detriment, both of which are character defining. So as Deanna mentioned earlier, these are designed to be implemented at the start of your character, and they're supposed to inform how you make your character in a lot of roleplay stuff. So it's entirely possible that we might get one that doesn't make a lot of sense for our characters, and if that's the case, Lauren, or we'll decide, and then we'll figure out something. We'll roll a different one, whatever, because we're implementing this later. But these are pretty powerful abilities. So a lot of fun stuff, a lot of really, really cool things. So very excited. So we're gonna do our rulers first. So we'll take it one at a time. D8s for everyone.
8's for everyone.
Yeah,
I guess like whoever was first. So
Oh, okay.
I can't roll.
which is Deanna. Deanna goes first.
I got a 5 on the illusion table.
Let me scroll down to the illusion rulership table. Ooh. Illusion.
God.
There it is. Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay. No, it's super cool.
Wait, what did you
I'm
roll?
gonna be
A 5?
So pissed.
5.
A 5? Okay. Oh, wow. I'm not going to use the voice for this because these are like, some of these are paragraphs and I don't know if you'll be able to understand me for the so, Deanna, Esperise, you have the eyes of Onisha. I think that's how you say that, right? Onyesha. You have... Onyesha. You have true sight to a range of 5 feet.
Idea what that means.
Damn it. What is true sight?
It's the best sight.
Okay.
Yes.
You could see everything.
It's the one that reveals all illusions. You can see in magical darkness. All illusions within 5 feet of you are instantly revealed. You know how traps work. Like
Esperise can see the Matrix.
if a creature has been shape changed, you can see its original form.
Cool. That's cool. Okay, I like that a lot.
And
Yeah,
she's the
you'll
one that
always
deals
see
with mind
Samson's,
stuff.
like scars and stuff.
Esperise is a god.
I told you.
Well, okay, the balance is that means that Esperise has to get close to stuff, and she does not want to be within 5 feet of anything ever, so there is a trade.
Should we do go ahead and do the detriment too, Daniel?
Sure. Let's go ahead and do that as well.
Okay.
Since we're already close on the table.
We're so close on the table. It's like right here.
I got a 4. What's my detriment? I die immediately.
Your detriment, when you your detriment is that was totally real. When you fail at an ability check or saving throw to identify an illusion, you are charmed by the caster for 1 minute.
I believe that my ability completely destroys that detriment. The thing I just got that means that I can always see illusions.
Yes. So we should probably roll that again.
I mean, I could just have no detriment. I'm also down.
No.
That's on brand for Esperise.
I mean, you have to be, if you're within 5 feet of it, I guess, but most illusions won't be within 5 feet. Well, you could roll another, I guess.
I mean, at the end of the day, is Esperise going to be the one that's going to be trying to do any insight and all that stuff anyway? So
Lauren said roll another.
Okay. 2.
Now you see me. When you make a stealth check and you roll a natural 1, any attacks or checks that target you are made with advantage until the end of your next turn.
Okay, cool. Great. I spend a lot of time invisible stealthing around, so cool. No, that's fine. I can do that. That's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Great for Zevnik next time we see him.
Yeah.
Isn't Ermir, are you also illusion?
I am also illusion, yes.
Why don't you go ahead and add to it?
He's also
Sweet.
next on the list too, so it works.
I rolled a 1 for my rulership.
For your rulership, that is thin blades. Weapons you carry may not be revealed by magical means, and you may conceal any weapon with a finesse property in such a way that is undetectable by physical inspection, which makes so much sense because you have mechanical arm.
Yeah, I love that. Okay.
so dope.
And so let me roll another one for my detriment. I rolled a 7.
I'm sorry, what? When you take psychic damage from a critical hit... Oh, hello. When you take psychic damage from a critical hit... I keep scrolling. You become confused until the end of your next turn. While confused in this way, you may not move or take actions.
Oh,
So if I get nat 20 on a psychic attack,
Mhm.
okay, it's not that bad.
But just don't have that happen to you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Be like, what kind of damage does he do? Psychic, guys, I can't.
I'm out.
You guys got this. I'm gonna go over here.
And guess what? Your arch nemesis is a vampire. Messes with people's minds.
What?
That's how
I
vampires
think
work.
Micah was dealing psychic damage to me.
Yeah,
What?
when he was screaming.
No, I thought it was dealing radiant damage.
No, he has
No.
like a soul knife.
He did-
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's gonna be terrible, Uri.
Oh yeah.
Just
Oh,
don't.
that's
It's only if you
I-
natural 20s.
I love
It'll
that
be
it's. Oh God,
That's
that's
so great.
If
That's
if
hilarious.
Micah
That's what
natural
that is.
20s me with the soul knife, I'm probably dead anyway. So
I think that like there is a possibility like that he could take like on his turn if he wanted to, he could take 3 like knife attacks against you.
Yep.
And if
Oh.
any of them are crits, you're confused
And you
until
and
the
you
end of your
and
next turn.
You
But
best
again-
believe he gets
Oh,
some
no.
legendary actions too.
if I'm
So
in a
he's gonna be
position to where
rolling
Micah
against
can
you.
take 3 knife attacks against me, I'm dead anyway.
it's
fine.
But I'm just
Okay.
really happy with these tables. They're super great. This is
They-
gonna
they
really
are
make
what-
things interesting for Urimir.
All
Yes,
right,
I cannot wait.
Finn. What were you again? Evocation.
Abjuration.
Abjuration. There it is.
I
All
love the
right.
abjuration table.
7.
7.
Bond born of battle. There is strength to be found in the bond between comrades in arms. You may spend 4 hours binding yourself to another willing creature. While you are within 15 feet of one another, you may both add +1 to your AC and strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws. This bond lasts 10 days or until one of the following events occurs. One member dies, one member chooses to end the bond, or you choose to bind yourself to another creature.
Jeez.
Okay, who wants to be my best friend?
Luden! This is kind of
feel
funny
like
because I feel like Finn's been trying to bond to Luden this entire game.
And he's just been unwilling the whole time.
And now it's looking kind of nice, isn't it, Luden?
Isn't it?
I'm
My
good.
friendship is looking a little more tasty, isn't it?
I'll take the -1 and all that stuff. I'm good.
Oh my god.
Rude.
See, I feel like it might be Cassius off rip though, because y'all already have like sort of a bond,
It's
right?
true,
Does
but if I start
Cassius
my
beat
book
it?
club with Esperise, that's like bonding. So we can like.
It's gotta be Esprit because you
Yeah.
two are the support casters in the back.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
Like,
need to be it.
you two
That
need
does
to be
mean
close
that you
together.
can't keep dimension dooring away from me all the time, though, Finn. So
That also doesn't mean that people can't try to be my best friend and suck up to me. So look at that +1 AC.
Except we don't know about it, so it's all good.
You just feel stronger when you're in my presence, okay?
Wouldn't you want them to genuinely want to be your friend and not just because you have this awesome?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Because I make them feel good, Brand. I make them feel strong.
All right, one more for your detriment.
All right,
Okay.
5. Breach in the armor. The guardianship of abjuration can make one feel invincible. When an enemy does get a good hit on you, it's wounding in more ways than one. When a creature scores a critical hit on an attack against you, you take 1 additional damage die.
Holy crap.
Holy crap!
So because my 1 AC, my 1 AC will fix that.
Nice.
Cool.
Samson.
Ooh, okay. Evocation is my game, and I think, yep. Prey and I in the evocation world. I rolled a
I swear if you roll a 1.
2.
Speed dial. You establish a connection to a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus. While connected to these creatures, you may cast the sending spell to each of them without need for material components once per day.
I like that. I have so many friends.
I was like, I swear to God, if you roll natural 1, number 1 is mechanically hot.
Mechanically hot.
I like Mechanically hot's a great one. Okay.
It just would play into the hubris that is Samson, I think.
So this is one of those that like it says like you establish connections. So it's one of those that like I would have been establishing them all along the way, right? So maybe I can name some people like that I would have established the Sydney connection to, like Samir.
Yeah, I like this because you like roleplay wise too, like you could like visually describe like what your unique connection, like what does that look like? Does it mean like you place your hand over the top of their hand and like a small little like golden mark appears, or like that's invisible, or like I feel like you could have a lot of fun roleplay with this visually.
Yeah, I just have like a tattoo
or
on
a
my
coin,
wrist of a Nokia phone.
Or maybe you give them a
phone,
coin or something. Anyways.
My detriment is a 1.
Okay.
You had rolled that before.
Elemental.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is
ugly.
Elemental susceptibility. Cursed by the gods, you are vulnerable to one elemental damage type of your choice: fire, cold, lightning, acid, or thunder. In this case, because you're a tiefling, I'm not going to allow you to choose fire. Because then that would just mean that you're just normal.
Which isn't a problem.
So...
It could be normal.
I think as
you know what I mean though when I say that,
creature-
right? Because as a tiefling he has fire resistance, so that would remove his fire resistance, so that means he would have nothing. I feel like that's kind of a cheat if you choose fire.
Yeah, it would just be like oh, you just because your form was turned, you were never resistant to fire, that sort of thing. So like it's like it takes away that racial benefit. Okay, and I think because of where I'm from, Feywild wise, I think I'm gonna pick cold and be vulnerable to cold damage. So I'm resistant to fire and vulnerable to cold.
All right.
Makes sense.
Sweet.
Praeria on same
Oh,
ta-
wow.
same table.
Thank you, Gunner21, for the 6 months of tier 1 sub to Foxfires. That was very nice.
Yo.
Alright, you gotta stay here for 6 months, Danny. Go now.
All right, Luden.
Well, do we want to stay on the same table and let Praeria go?
Oh, yes. That'll work.
Alright.
Is Praeria evocation too?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're twinsies.
Save
Like,
the
what's
for
up?
last to them.
Ermir and I are twinsies, and Prayari and Samson are twinsies.
I love this.
What you roll?
I like this. Everlasting Sunset. Praeria, you know the light cantrip and may cast it without the need for material components. While your light cantrip is shining, you may use an action to release a burst of sunlight. This light dispels magical darkness of 3rd level or lower, illuminates invisible creatures within range, and lasts until the end of your turn. Once you have used this feature, you may not do so again until you finish a short rest. I love that. Because it's like the sunset of the Feywild. It's like her maybe it's like her heritage, like I don't know, her ancestry can sense her like on her journey coming home, and it, I don't know. I like that.
No.
I think
See,
it
that's
works.
very sweet. I was just thinking that the next time Michael wants to get bitey, she's just gonna sunshine him in the face.
Yeah.
Daniel, they're gonna put sunshine in their face.
Yeah, I think they will. This is
Daniel and I got fisticuffs over.
this is the most contentious benefit of all of them. Not just this table, all of them. And
Love it now. I love it now.
it.
We all love it now.
Yay!
It's great with our primary antagonist as a vampire. All right, great. Good things. All good things.
All good things.
Detriment
8.
for the evocation. 8. Off balance. When you are affected when you are affected by an action, feature, or spell that pushes or pulls you more than 5 feet, the distance is doubled.
Hey, that's not too bad actually. In terms of getting you away from stuff. Because if you got to get away, I'll push you away 30 feet now.
It can be beneficial, but also like imagine. Do you remember the plant monster?
Oh yeah, you get jacked.
How could I forget?
Instead of
you got
being
floaty wings, it's all good.
so if it pulls you 10 feet, it pulls you 20 feet.
Yeah, I think it also applies to like. So think about like telekinetic beholders. They can throw you up to 60 feet, but now they can throw just per area 120 feet.
It's like a scene.
My ass.
It's like a scene from like the Superman like animated series where like you just see like Superman coming through like koom 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 like 10 walls of concrete.
So we'll use this to our advantage. We're gonna have to give her like wings or something like that. Glider.
Straight up throw her across the battlefield.
Yeah, everyone can now throw per area twice as far.
Oh my god!
It's like Candlekeep all over again.
Yeah,
I
just
got you.
yeeting her across the across the map.
This is the Abigail feature.
Exactly. All right.
Enchantment.
I can't go to Foundry, so I'm just gonna roll in D&D Beyond. Haha.
Okay.
And so I rolled a 8.
Above suspicion. Any creature who attempts to target you within an ability before you have acted for the first time in initiative must make a DC 13 intelligence check or choose another target. This ability is not triggered if the creature is familiar with you or the creature has an intelligence of 4. Below 4.
I really badly wanted to name this I am not affiliated with them. That is basically
All right, so I just can't be attacked first, hopefully.
If you haven't gone first, they have to make a check before they do so.
That's
which
dope.
Is super great for Ludin.
That's dope.
Yeah, like the first, like if it's like the first round of combat.
Okay, wait. Is this only in combat?
It's an initiative. It's a combat-based ability.
Pooh! Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I was about to say, because if we were just walking around and somebody wanted to try and sneak up on us, they'd have to keek up on one of y'all first. They'll stab me in the back.
All right, roll again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a 7.
I wanted to be 6.
yeah.
Hypnotic stasis. When you fail on a saving throw to avoid the frightened or charmed condition, you have disadvantage on subsequent checks to end the effect.
Jesus Christ, that is
Yikes.
that is a huge yikes for what we have coming up, y'all.
So if you're frightened and like usually that's like you can roll again to save at the end of your next turn, you have disadvantage on every roll moving forward for them. For your save.
Whoa.
So don't fail the first one.
So don't fail the first one.
Just save on it. Just save on it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Simply never
build
be
me a
afraid.
helmet or something like that, because y'all,
Just don't save the first one, exactly.
I only have a +3 in wisdom. On them saving throws.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Human.
So I saw in the chat earlier if Game Player asked, is this going to affect everybody and in Fate's End that we're doing now? And the answer is yes. So everybody's going to be going forward with these new abilities and these new detriments. We're about to do the airship as well.
Yes, we're about to do the air table now. Daniel, tell us about the air tables.
Well, so these are gonna affect our characters in game, so it's gonna be super fun. So there may be some other changes that happen to our characters, like because we're not retconning, but we might reevaluate some of the choices we made with our characters in light of these. So like for instance, if Ludin knows he has this effect, he might have taken like a resilient wisdom feat instead of an ASI to accommodate for the really terrible just for the dispense here. So that's something you could see as well. So anyway, all right. So let's talk about airs. So you have your sign, right? That's something that you choose to yourself, and then you have your rulership, which is something that is directly yours. But then you can have your heir. Is every adventure is ruled by a school of magic, but they also have an heir. This is a secondary form. This is the time of day you were born during the night, and that is the time that it has like a secondary kind of.
I will be right
influence
back,
over you.
guys. My toddler is crying, so.
Oh, I was
I'll be
about
right
to
back.
take care of it.
You were gonna take care of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take care of that.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna go take care of that. But it's this secondary kind of influence on your person. So, I'll be right back.
Poor baby. All right, so we're rolling. We're rolling for our heirs. Deanna, would you like to go first? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we roll on a d20 for this one.
Okay. 9.
9. So that is 10 a.m.
Okay.
Oh,
Enchantment.
yay! Oh, I thought I was muted.
I'll take it. I like
That's a
that.
good one for Esperis, I feel like.
10 a.m. enchantment.
Our beautiful Jake Hitch wrote the heirs, so I am significantly less familiar with these. I believe that they are flavors. Beautiful, flavorful soups.
All
Jake's
right.
here in chat.
Is Jake in chat?
Mm-hmm.
I complimented your flavorful soup.
Flavorful soup. All right, and then let's go. We can go ahead and we can roll. We'll go ahead and roll that benefit, your heir benefit as well, which is a D8.
5.
All right, so enchantment 5. You always know how to conduct yourself in social settings, and are able to make a good impression on nearly everyone you meet for the first time. That's terrifyingly accurate, and I am a little bit creeped. I'm a little creeped out that you rolled that. Holy moly! That's creepy. That is like Esperis. It's Esperis. Wow.
Our whole bag is fate.
Yeah, Jake is laughing because I argued with him about this exact one earlier because I was like, it doesn't have any numbers in it. It needs to be more specific. So he's typing, ha ha, suck it in the chat.
Oh my gosh. All right. I love that so much. Brandon, you go ahead and roll your air on the D20 first. So, well, that's fine. So 6 for you. D20 first, yeah.
6.
2 sixes. 7 a.m.
2 6s.
7 a.m. illusion.
Okay.
All the way down.
All
Okay.
right.
I like the illusion stuff. I'm cool with it.
Once per short rest, you can change the denomination of one coin, raising its denomination either one value up or down, and this effect lasts for 1 hour. This. I can kind of see this for Ermir. Like, imagine him finding
with so many people.
taking
It's
a
a
copper,
flat, man.
turning
Yeah.
it into a silver.
Absolutely.
I could
It's a straight-up
see-
rags to riches story.
I could see him. I could totally see him doing that.
It's flat.
All right. Finali, roll that d20.
D20?
Yeah, you roll
15.
15. So that is 6 p.m. illusion.
Illusion. Okay.
And roll your d8. Mm-hmm. 2 for illusion. Yeah, I said illusion. 2 for illusion. You are acutely aware of how to change the sound and smell of material objects. Once per long rest, you can change the smell of an object, or the sound of an object, or a sound an object makes, I'm sorry. This effect lasts for 1 hour and requires a DC 20 perception to dispel the illusion.
Okay. Okay.
I kind of like that a
That's
lot.
cool.
That has a lot of like fun role play stuff that you can do.
I
Hey,
think so.
you know
I
what we
can
don't
work
have
with
to
that.
deal with is Snonk's farts in the back of the bar.
You know what we could do with?
Snonk isn't an object.
You think farts are bad? What about poop?
Oh my god, his poop smells like cupcakes now.
Okay, so
At least an hour.
what I miss?
Esperise is naturally charming and makes a good impression on everyone she meets.
Nice.
Uramir can change the denomination of currency, and Finalai can make poop smell like cupcakes.
What a great day!
Yeah.
I hope someone wrote those down so that like I can notate them all. But that's fine. Alright, cool. So that means my turn, right?
Yes. So roll your d20.
Okay. 3.
3 is 4 a.m. Conjuration.
5.
Let me go to the conjuration table. 5. You have the ability to summon small, mundane objects for a minute. As an action, you may call into existence one small, mundane object, such as a quill, a hammer, or a needle. You may only have one object appear at a time, which I feel like you are going to abuse the hell out of again. This is the kind of stuff when Daniel gets a hold of it, he comes up with some like really creative, but like it like torture the DM type kind of things.
Wait, I was what? I was Conjuration 5?
Yes.
Perfect.
But it's gonna be awesome.
This is gonna be great.
Daniel's gonna have so much fun with this, I just know he is.
This is gonna be great. I love this. They're all gonna be Fae themed.
Oh, I'm sure they will be.
I'm gonna just bring like a conch shell out of nowhere. Just like, look at this. I don't know.
Okay.
It's gonna be great.
Luden.
11 and 5.
11 and 5. Let's go back. 11.
That's a good one.
2 p.m.
Abjuration, right?
No, it's divination.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, 2 p.m. divination.
Divination.
2 p.m. divination.
What do I divine?
And then divination. There it is. You said 5. They're highlighting it for me. I know, I see that. Wow.
Jake is in here going crazy.
I know. This is really, wow. You gain a +1 bonus to your passive insight. That's really nice. That's really nice.
Understand people's feelings better now. It's from all those trainings with Esperise. She's like, other people have feelings, and you're like, okay.
Wait,
Like,
passive insight?
People?
Yes.
I now have an 18 passive insight.
You
Which
see
is
everything.
very, very nice. Very, very
Now you
nice.
have empathy, Luden.
What? What'd you say?
I said now you have empathy.
Okay.
All
I get
right.
what y'all are going through.
Praeria.
All right. A D20. 20.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Which is 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. I kind of like the idea that maybe you were born right at midnight. I think that's kind of cool.
Yes.
Divination. Divination. Roll that d8.
I want to talk about how great Prayaris is. Roll a 2. Please roll a 2.
She rolled a 2!
2! Oh, there you go.
There you
She
go.
rolled a 2! All right.
Mean, fam.
2, divination. You always know what phase the moon is in and can take advantage of its light. At night, you gain a +1 bonus to perception checks during a full moon, and a +1 bonus to stealth checks during a new moon. And in our calendar in game, you can see the moon phases.
Sweet. Sun
So-
and moon powers.
So we're doing this live, right? And
I hope so.
so now Priaria, who is this queen of the Feywild, like this like I guess like fungal under the earth kind of stuff, is like adjusting to the moon to get these benefits, but then also has the like Feywild everlasting sunset benefit, and then like is in the same rulership as Samson because their stories are connected. I just like it feels like Prayer rolled perfectly. Like you win.
Excellent.
Like you win the randomization of it. Like I guess.
Well, my card is sideways and unpredictable as hell, so that works as well.
I love that.
Fate smiles.
I love that so much.
It's just it's amazing that it feels like everything was made for all of these things were made for you. Even though
Moral of the story is
we didn't
never
plan
know what you're doing. Ever.
All right, and lastly, we have Are You Special? Or are you
I
not?
think we're all
Next
special.
question.
I would like to think we're all special in
Yeah.
our own way, right?
Daniel already answered that one.
Is that
Yes.
something we have to roll for?
No,
whether that we're
Reese is the
special?
only one that can roll for specialness.
So-
We are not special.
So-
Explain that for us, Daniel.
it looked like Deanna was about to clap back at.
What?
Everyone is special, not just Esperise.
Okay, well,
Are you the
mechanically special.
protagonist?
Excuse me.
Mechanically special.
And everyone's special in their own way. That's
Are you
basically
the
what it
chosen one?
So
Okay.
So all the characters you've seen up to this point, in the Zodiac, in the Stargazer's Guide to Aurora, all of the characters are going to get the benefits you've seen so far: the rulership and the air stuff, and then the signs and their manifestations. However, there are certain astrological and celestial events that can also enhance your character. We call these special circumstances, and they are things like lunar eclipses, solar eclipses, meteor showers, and the like. A shooting star was on your night or whatever, or a comet came by. And these are random events that can only be decided by the dice. We do not recommend that you allow anyone to choose these or anything like that. They are exclusively designed so that if you deserve them or you earn them through the dice, you could be born under one of these special circumstances and gain an additional benefit because of it. So what everyone's going to do is you're going to roll a D100, and if you get a 99 or 100, then you were born under a special circumstance.
Let's start. This is the deepest thing. Esperise, 30. You're not special. Just kidding. I'm just like disappointingly shake my
I
head.
could still be born on the equinox.
81 for Brandon. Finn.
What am I rolling against?
D100.
D100.
D100. Okay.
D100.
Dundo.
Kirsten keeps blocking it for me.
I swear. I feel like Prayer is going to roll it.
42. Samson.
42.
42.
Not special, Finn. None of us are special so far.
But you are.
70.
70.
What are we supposed to roll? Like 100?
A 99 or
99
100.
or 100.
All right. Rolling.
I really want Luden to get it because
Yeah.
we lost on him being a human man so much.
Yes.
17.
17. All
I
right.
actually you did the worst.
All right, Prayaria. 54. Unfortunately, no one is born under a special circumstance in this group. But you're all special. You're all special to me.
That was anticlimactic.
In general, most characters will not be born under special circumstances.
2% chance, y'all.
It's a 2% chance, and it's tough. And then you don't get to pick what it was, and it's all kinds of fun things. So, but if you were, you would get some sort of benefit. So, but because none of us have to do anything else. The last thing that we must do to solidify this character creation is we need to address Esperise, who has another chance to potentially be special. Because Esperise was born in the month of Rustium always begins on the autumnal equinox. And that can happen during any time in the month of Rustium. It's just depending on the movement of the world and the planet and that specific year. Like the actual autumnal equinox could be the 21st, or it could be the 1st or the 2nd or whenever. So it can still be any day, but there's a chance that the day you were born was the autumnal equinox. So you roll a d20, and if you roll a 20, that means that you were.
7. There's a lot of buildup to not get it.
So you were simply not.
I'm just a regular.
You're just as disappointing as your father thinks you are, Esperise.
Wow,
Okay.
really?
Wow.
I'm just joking. You don't know how he feels.
I'm gonna kill him on sight, and you already know.
Esperise came out early, and he's like, "Yep, I knew it."
Like he was there.
He said you had so much potential. We had planned this whole thing out. You had so much potential. You were supposed to be on the equinox, and you just
weren't.
You just couldn't wait. It's like
Takes all
3
the
more
baby stuff he
days.
was holding for you and just throws it in a fire and walks away.
Oh, so
Chad,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, Chad is asking for maybe at the end, like a summarization of
Yes.
the powers of each
That-
person.
That's what I was gonna say. Yes, recap real quick. So, I guess go into each person. Go.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll start again. My name is Esperise Anthea of the House of Arete. Additionally, I am born in the month of Rustium, which is equivalent to September, or Libra. My special rulership is under illusion. My benefit is that I have true sight to a distance of 5 feet. I can see through all the fey bullshit that's coming at me. It's not getting into these eyeballs. My detriment is that if I am trying to be stealthy and I roll a natural 1, I'm magnetic. Everybody's looking at me, and I'm so much easier to hit because I'm so good to look at, presumably. My air table, the time of day that I was born, I think I was born at 10 a.m., which gives me enchantment as my air. There was a little bit of enchantment running through the air just as I was voiced, and that that means that I am just so pleasant and charming that I make a good impression on everyone that I meet, I think. And also, I'm not special. I think that's everything that we got, right?
Also, I'm not special.
That's
I am
it.
insignificant. just.
And my father hates me, and I hate him too. All right, next person.
I
All
love
right.
you, Deanna.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm Uramir. I am of the Rhyme Womb sign, which is like Aquarius. My ruler is also illusion, right? Yeah. My benefit from that is I'm able to conceal weapons on my person very easily. My detriment was if I get nat 20 to psychic damage, I
Yep.
take like double psychic damage, which kind of sucks, but getting nat 20 sucks anyway, so it's just suck on top of suck, so it's fine.
And you're confused.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, if I get a nat 20 with psychic damage, then I am confused and I can't do anything. I'm just like duh. My air was also illusion
all the way
wasn't
down.
it?
Yeah.
I'm just straight up illusion all the way down, which is dope. I am not special either. We're all just regular, average Joes around here.
And Urimir can make coins look more
That's right.
better
Yes.
or worse.
Yes.
He's a counterfeiter, magically speaking.
Which is appropriate for Urimir because he's seen both sides of the spectrum. He's been super poor and he's been super rich ever since he's teamed up with these guys. So it'll be fun to play with that. That's all.
All right. Finn is Frostwing, Pisces. He is gullible, intuitive, and compassionate. And let's see, his ruler is Abjuration. So as I described in the chat, if I bond with my friends, I get cool stuff like +1 to AC and other stuff that I don't remember. What was it, like stuff for
Strength, dex, and con saves.
Yeah, so lots of cool stuff. But because of this, I feel my detriment. I feel really invincible when I'm around my friends because they make me feel all fuzzy and strong and amazing. And that means I get distracted. So I'm probably looking over, wow, Samson looks so cool. And my foe just crits me.
As one
twice.
does.
Yes. And then my air is illusion. So I can make cupcakes or poop smelling cupcakes. Basically, I can manipulate sound and smell for an object for 1 hour.
Yeah, did you name this Snonk's Treats?
Yes.
What?
That might not be a permanent name. I named Luden's Empathy. I've got a whole bunch of silly names going on in there right now.
Well, it should be its name.
Snonk's treats.
Canon. It's canon now.
What are you talking
Snonk's
about?
berries.
I think Treats is better.
Treats.
That's just Finn.
Truth. Samson.
Samson was born is a Pyrrhium Leo of the Firelight Assembly. He's ruled by evocation, and because he is ruled by evocation, he can call anyone he wants as long as he's already talked to them without the need for material components through sending. Right now, he can talk to up to 4 people once a day, give them a call and hang out and do a sending spell. And then he is also vulnerable to cold damage because where he's from, everyone is warm and it's happy. And all good things are happening there.
And it's sunny.
And it's sunny all the time. And here he is not. His
Can like if Samson gets hit with too much cold damage, can he just like get a cold and he just has this? He just has like a stuffy nose.
sniffles.
Yes.
That checks out. And then so with evocation in one hand, he's also influenced with his air via conjuration. And he can summon mundane objects for 1 minute. So small mundane objects like quills, hammers, or a needle. He's also not special.
I am Luden Archbane. I am a Duskworn. Duskworns are broody. I mean, that's the Bane one you guys really need to know about. Determined, but they're broody. I was born at 2 p.m. On my rulership table, I got enchantment. And when I rolled, I came out to being able to, when somebody looks at me, they instantly decide, maybe there's somebody more powerful in this group. And if they don't want to attack me first, they'll probably attack somebody more powerful in the group, like everybody else. And hopefully they'll have to succeed on a DC check of like 13 intelligence to actually see that I am pretty powerful and attack me continuously. So my detriment was that I was dropped on my head. So something didn't form right in my brain. And that means that if somebody hits me with some charm type of effect or something like that and I fail, I have disadvantage on all checks to try and save against that for the rest of until I save again. So it's amazing. Don't drop your kids on the head, guys. Don't drop your kids on the head. My air, I think I got. What did I get? I got like divination.
Divination.
There you go. And so, being divine, I know I got one extra
Passive insight.
plus to my passive insight. And so, yeah, I know what you're thinking or feeling. Will I respond accordingly? I ain't special.
What a vibe.
I was like, I know what you're thinking and probably what you're feeling. Will I respond accordingly? No.
Still
like
gonna be an asshole about it.
Exactly right. That's looting
That's where
for
he's
you.
comfortable. It's where he lives.
Yeah.
All right, Praeria.
All right. So Praeria is a solstice being, aka a Virgo. She has her hive just singing in her ear all the time. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. And it's not going to be creepy at all. So ruler is evocation. Me and Samson are twinning. Benefit. She's got a pocket full of sunshine, and she can cast it whenever she wants. AKA the cantrip daylight.
I love that cantrip.
Excellent for blasting vampires. Detriment. Because she is a Virgo and is so in her head a lot, she's often caught off guard. So if you were to push or pull her very suddenly, you would find you are able to do it twice as good, despite the fact that she is 7.5 feet tall. She's just yeetable now. It will be very fun for combat.
She's very light. She has hollow bones like a bird.
Yeah.
So she just goes flying.
And she was born in the middle of the night, so she knows what the moon is doing all the time, which is really cool. Wish I had that superpower. And can take advantage of that for being stealthy and other such things. She may be a queen, but she is also cosmically insignificant.
That's about right.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Petition to change whatever the sunshine ability is to pocket full of sunshine.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Pocket sunshine.
Pocket full.
Well, I think that's it. I think we rolled everything. You guys have your special abilities and your detriments now, and as you can all see, that is the part of the character creation for Stargazer's Guide to Aurora. I hope you had fun kind of watching us
You
do.
guys-
Go ahead.
Yeah, did you guys like it? Cast people?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
surprised we didn't have any rerolls. Like a lot of these fit our characters pretty well, which is surprising considering how long we've played them and how much we've learned about them. So I think it's pretty cool.
I'm scared now. Quite literally scared, feared of whenever we fight Micah again or any such creature that deals with the brain and the mind. I don't want to have to shoot you guys. Yeah, just don't
That
want to
just-
have to shoot you guys.
That just means we don't play when it comes to Michael. We just it's on site. We're not
put me a helmet on or something like
Yeah.
tinfoil
I'm
cap.
just gonna flashbang and then we're all gonna run.
I will make you a tinfoil hat.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
Fred, if Ermir makes him a tinfoil hat, can he get like extra save against it or something?
I love that Urmir just keeps making people hats, like some kind of mad scientist.
I've made one hat so far.
So
Foil one.
Tinfoil hat, man.
with the way that we're playing it out in our game, we will say that when you all touched those spires and the signs revealed themselves to you, you left that circle of stone feeling as though you took something with you, but you don't know what. But this is it. This is essentially what stayed with you after that experience within the stone circle from last episode.
I am most excited to see how Finn figures out, okay, it's going to take 4 hours, and we're going to hold hands the whole time, and then we're all going to have better AC. Does this sound good to you?
It sounds like friendship.
Just trust me, guys.
No one wants to spend 4 hours with Finn. Like, so when that happens.
Nope.
Oh my god! I know how you guys will find out because Finn will read to Snonk.
Snonk's gonna just
Because it'll be, and like you'll just, I don't know how that, like, Danny, you can think about how that will manifest visually. I don't know if Snonk becomes a glow in the dark pig or what.
Swole Snonk.
He digivolves into like a war boar.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake's like, Finn waits until they all sleep and then holds hands in their sleep.
Oh.
I love how awesome, like, how all of our air tables almost seem to fit our people really, really well. Like, Uramir can do stuff that's tricky with money from his background, and then like Finn can do stuff with Finn can do stuff to cover up Snonk's excrement, and then Esperis is just her personality. But she got it, like, it's a big table, and like she just got it, like she just got her personality as a trait in all this. So I just think they're really, really on point. I think it's awesome.
I'm gonna point to this. So Lauren, if I ever meet an NPC who is rude to me, I'm gonna pick up my character sheet. I'm gonna go, look at this. They have to be nice to me.
mechanically. It's like we got to retcon all of that stuff that happened with our doppelgangers. Unless, wait, does it cancel out if both of them have it?
Wait, what do you
feel
ask?
Like if you both have to be nice to each other, does it cancel out?
I wanted to put an original clause in that then got deleted. The clause is that they like you unless you give them a very solid reason not to. I feel like I gave that woman an excellent reason not to like me, personally.
This is fair.
I think that I think of it, for me as a DM, I think of it like you get advantage in social encounters, but like it's not like mind control where it's like if you stab them, they're gonna be like, well, it sure is nice to meet you, friend. You know, like,
I think it is like that.
I appear to be bleeding out. Oh, look at that! I can't feel my hands.
It sucks
You
that
know?
I'm just meeting you.
If this made my second or third time meeting you, I wouldn't like this very much.
The benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I think of it as the benefit of the doubt.
I like that Esperis is now basically just like, what is it, Mona Lisa, where like, it's like I've done nothing wrong ever in my life, and like I know this and I love you.
Mechanically, yeah. I'm glad that Praeria got the sunshine. If that had to go to anyone, I say engaging in fisticuffs on the street with Daniel. I'm glad that it went to Praeria. No,
I think it would have been really good. I think it would have been thematically good in Esperis's hands too, but I like that Prioria has it.
It would be hilarious in Luden's hands. Just absolutely hilarious. Like, what is this? Turn it off.
Loving.
I love it. It's like, what? Esperis doesn't fart? That's physically impossible.
It's true. She told me so.
It's like, Esperis doesn't have a butthole.
When she goes in the bathroom, she's just fixing her hair.
She's too perfect. She's too perfect. Oh my goodness.
There's
Wow.
no chance that Esperis has farted in front of any of you, even if she will go to another room if necessary.
She just blames Snog. That's what she does.
She would.
Everyone blames Snog, and Snog just looks at everyone with his sad face.
Now Snog is sad face.
Oh. Yeah, is Uramir sad face anymore? I guess that's a question for later.
I guess we could ask Snog. Hey, is he still a sad face, or do you have a new name? It's like, Snog could be like, why would I change his name?
He's
I love that impression.
he's slightly less sad than he was before. He smiles sometimes now.
You're still sad face.
All right, let's
Makes it sound
thank.
like he has resting bitch face.
I mean, he might, right? Like,
He definitely-
Let's thank our new followers this evening. Thank you, Leviathan the 8th for the follow, Nth Night Ashtree for the follow, Corin64 for the follow, Lydell Storm for the follow, End1 Wizard for the follow, Vamp Princess Cell for the follow, Glendon78 for the follow, Lucid Dreamer 78 for the follow, Wow KS Wagon 13 for the follow, UCP Aurora for the follow, Gunner21 for the gifted tier 1 sub to Foxfires, Lobo Miser for the follow, and Jake in chat, J Hupsh, with the tier 1 resub.
We need
Thank
to
you so
get
much.
Some community challenges. That's nice.
Snog is done. If you have another community challenge that you would like to submit, now is the time. Since the Snog tarot card has been revealed, if you have any suggestions, feel free to do so in the scroll with your scrolls.
Okay, I was about to suggest something, but I'm just a citizen. Let me go.
wait, what do you?
I'll
guys
suggest something as a citizen.
Oh, okay. Also, we reached 1,600 followers.
Yeah.
Did we? Ooh.
We've been at the
Yeah.
1500 block for a while, so we made it through.
Nice. Awesome. Well, if you enjoy our show, please consider supporting us with a sub. Use that free Twitch Prime sub. It takes a lot of work to bring you this content every week, and we want to keep bringing you this awesome content every week. Of course, subscribers get emotes, exclusive emotes, access to the secret corridor channel on our Discord, where we share secret things like work in progress artwork snapshots, and other things that we are working on behind the scenes here at Ink and Lyre. You can also catch up on all our shows on YouTube, so make sure to follow us on YouTube with command YouTube. We also want to shout out our other shows on this channel. On Mondays, we have Fate's End, which is as you can see, the entire cast is here. Fate's End is our homebrew Dungeons and Dragons game that is based around the system Stargazer's Guide to Aurora that we've been rolling for this evening, and that is on Mondays at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. On Tuesdays, this coming Tuesday, I think we're having a Malifaux game. I'm not sure what we're doing this Tuesday. We'll get back to you on that. Wednesdays, we have our Iron Valor show. On Iron Valor, we play through Wizards of the Coast modules. We're currently playing through Candlekeep Mysteries. Brandon DMs that game. Christian is in that game, and Prey. I was about to say Prey Aria. Raina is in that game as well, and you can check them out on Iron Valor on Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then, of course, Friday we have Short Rest, where we play video games, we hang out, we just chill, relax, hang out with the cast and crew, talk to you, the audience members, and just have fun. And you can join us every Short Rest at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We start at 9, so the entire cast could join us this evening, but most of the time, Short Rest starts at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Other than that, we're going to show some love in the community, and we're going to raid some people. Who we raiding?
These people are doing a 72-hour charity live stream. So
72-hour charity live stream. Good gravy, dreaded GM. Props to them. Yeah, so we're
Send Starbucks
Christian and
directly to their
CJ, y'all
house.
know what y'all gotta do, right?
I'm just saying, the people that would show up to see me suffer,
You know what you gotta do.
it was the memes created last time.
we have done a
They're
24-hour
on
live stream.
Hour 30,
How was
they're on
that?
hour 37.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
It looks like they're benefiting Starlight Children's Foundation,
Okay.
whoever that is in Australia. It's a children's foundation, so go donate. You know the deal. Tell them
Go
those Incan Liars
give
sent you.
generously for a great cause. Tell them Incan Liar sent you. We're going to go raid them and their awesome charity live stream. We love you all. Thank you for joining us this evening. And we will see you all next time for Fate's End on Monday. Bye! Let's raid!